Hey, this is Steve Oakers and
The Deech.
Ashley Deech, that is. So let's get right into it. National Association of Realtors threw out a report last couple weeks. What did it say, Ashley?
So, NAR thinks, well, not thinks, but their research
stuff.
tells us, they kind of know. Nationally, we're seeing same thing as last year, low inventory, prices are up. However, the numbers are a little different this year than they were last year. So currently, national stats inventory is about 4.7 in terms of months. So we have almost 5 months worth of inventory nationally. Also, prices increased over 6% nationally to the average home price being almost $200,000, $199,000. So those are great stats. We like when things are up. Inventory's not terrible at 5 months, but how does that look on a local level?
So locally, we're completely a little bit different, right? So we have a lot less inventory locally than they do on the national bucket. So right now, we have about 3 months of inventory in the Grand Rapids Association of Realtors, data that they put out to us, which means that it's totally a seller's market, right? So sellers are generally getting what they're asking for if they've priced it right, and values are increasing. So a whopping 19% up. 19%
Say that
up.
one more time.
19% up.
That's
from
insane.
last year. So January this time to January now, prices went from an average of $137,000 up to $163,000. That is a lot of money.
That's crazy.
It's amazing to see how fast values are increasing. It's March first week, and we're expecting the same thing. Listed multiple properties in the last week, and we're having multiple offers, which is just going to take off again.
Yes.
Kind of thing. So we talk about, what the general audience or consumer might not know, which is sort of, average days on market, but also inventory levels. So can you explain, what does 3 months of inventory really mean? So when we say 3 months or 2 months, we say it's great. What does that mean to a general consumer?
Sure. So basically, when we look at inventory, we look at it obviously in terms of months. What that means is for the number of buyers looking, there are enough houses to supply for 3 months. That's low. There are a lot of buyers looking, hence the multiple offers. So what we really like to see is double that. We like to see a 6-month inventory. That means that there's enough houses to supply the sellers and the buyers with what they want to buy, what they want to sell, moving
it forward.
This direction.
Yeah. Which increases values, right?
It does.
Not this 19%, right? Which could be unhealthy if we keep that up. Because some people might just get priced out of the market, those kind of things. But, a 5 to 6% of increase in value over time is very healthy. And that's usually done in a 5 to 6 month inventory level, with this being 2 to 3 months of inventory level. It's a little cray-cray out there.
It is cray. Which brings me just to a minor point. If you're a buyer in this market, Steve said it's a seller's market, try to be competitive. Everyone wants a good deal, but...
a good deal is buying a house this year, right?
Because what if those prices increase next year? Now you just...
The same house might be $135, now is worth $160. Think about the deal if you had just paid $140 for it last year. So
that would be
paying a couple
deal.
grand more for the house to get it nailed down doesn't mean that you didn't get a good deal if we're increasing in value this way.
It's good to be competitive and put in strong offers.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else that we got?
Random fact.
Random fact.
Okay. This is a real estate one. Did you know, I can't find it, but that's okay. Did you know in Scotland, homeowners paint their front door red when they pay off their mortgage?
Nice.
Yeah. My door's not red.
Mine could be, but
Yours
I painted it yellow.
That's cool. So paint your door red if you want people to know.
Absolutely. Paying off your mortgage isn't a bad thing.
No.
So,
yeah.
Cool. This is Real in the House. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you want to talk more numbers and data and stats, we kind of enjoy it. So hit us up.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.